on guys, Shane here. I'm here with Marie. She's going to help hold pads. We're going to teach you how to increase the speed of your punches. Now, you're not actually going to be throwing faster punches per se. You're actually just going to change the tempo at which you throw the punches. So let me show you a quick example. I'm going to throw just a 1-2, a jab cross, okay? Now the way that most people teach it and the way that most people learn it is jab cross. We twist our hips, we throw the punch, and on the retraction of the jab is when we throw the cross, okay? 1-2. Now I like to teach it similar to music. Think of it as beats, right? It's bop, bop, 1-2. Now instead of 2 beats, think of it as 1.5 beats, or even just 1 beat for the 2 punches that you throw. So I want you to see the difference of this and this, okay? This and this. Think of it as an arrow, guys, right? The jab is the tip of the arrow, the head of the arrow, and the cross is the tail end of the arrow. So instead of waiting until I'm retracting my jab in order to throw my cross, we're sort of throwing them at the same time. Now, it's not a double punch. I don't want you to think of it like that, but think of it as jab, and I'm already starting to throw the cross, boom, okay, like that. So you change the tempo of the punches as they're thrown. So let me show it to you again in full. I'm gonna throw the fast one here. Okay, so I throw the jab and I'm already starting to throw the cross, already starting to throw it, boom, okay? I've taught this in a previous video on increasing the speed of your punches. It really is just about getting your glove closer to your opponent before actually throwing it, almost like a half punch. There's not gonna be a lot of power in it, but if I can get my glove this close to my opponent from here to here, it only has to travel half the distance, all right? I don't have to throw it from back here. So I sort of just circle my arms, get a little bit closer, boom, and pop it. I'm doing the same thing with the cross. So I'm throwing the jab, boom, look how far the cross has to travel, not nearly as far as back here, right? Half the distance, boom, okay? So let me throw it full again and again. Okay, so that's a great way, and you can do that with pretty much any combo. So keep that in mind when you train this. And I'm repping the Fight Gym shirt today because we just did a seminar on advanced boxing combos, and this was one of the ones that we talked about. So if that's something that you want to learn, if this is something that intrigues you and you want to become a better fighter, learning these advanced moves, check out myfightgym.com and become a member today. Until next time, make sure you subscribe so you can get those fight tips before your opponent does. I'm Shane with Fight Tips, self-defense for the underdogs.